Hello and welcome back to Magmammo 3. So it's been quite a few days since I've last played this game. I've also updated to version 1.05, which adds a few neat little features. I'll show you the first one. Now you can see unspent token, which you couldn't before. It would just tell me what my sparse capsules were. But today, we are not playing as Rome. We need to go back to the costume shop. Because it's finally time to try out Vulpix. I've been saying I'm gonna do it, and I've been slacking on that, so... Yeah. No, it's not. It's Mega Pony. Oh, wow. I honestly thought it was Vulpix. It really does look like Vulpix. Oh, and I think what happened before is these silhouettes were grey. Now they're finally showing us the actual sprites again. So, well... Wow, that is... It's strange. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. That's a cute color. Of course. Oh wow, that animation is amazing. So back we go to tier 6! And I can't even remember what... Oh wow. Oh wow. What stage I was playing last? I feel I played this one. Yes. Definitely didn't talk to you guys. Non-pan. Forget fireworks, my true passion is being a research assistant. Carrying notes around in my funnel. Who needs email when you can have your communications be handled by a cute robot like me? That's my career now. Orange woman. I hope that little babby down there knows his sprites. He keeps screaming how this is his dream job, but I can't help feeling like he's been exploited. Seriously, do none of these old tops know how to use an email? Can't they afford a phone or two? Well, I wouldn't know how much the scientist's job pays, much less whatever kind of science they do there. Oh, that goes to the right, but that's for later. For now, this should be the new stage. So, 113th place. What do we have today? Up, Down, All Around by Dylan Labiuk with an overall score of 47.20. A 60 from Hachi, 2 50s, 47 and a 27. Well, how much content do we have here? Oh boy! And just make sure they're disabled. Yes, they are. Oh, that was a nice... For Everlasting Harmony. Esperanto 8-bit remix by KCM133. Is that Gravity? Yes. What's this block then? Oh, also falls. Wow, the Buster shots are a bit different too. I guess we also have this. Okay. Okay, that's weird. That's very weird. What? there's the first token. Simple enough to get. Oh wait, that's gonna change gravity? Oh. Can I go back? You can go on the tiles here. Were you meant to? I don't know. Whoa! Hello, VVV. How are you? Oh, Snakey. Nice reaction time, me. Ooh. Okay. Oh! Okay, so far so good. Oh, hello there. Do I want to go here? Yes. Oh, I really don't want to change gravity here. Oh, I really do not. Hi, Crystal Joe. Be careful here. Very careful. And back to this gimmick again. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting out of hand. The token, oh my god, house spike. The token is right there. Okay, hello spikes. I can't tell where my sprite is because I'm so horizontal here. But hey, first try the whole stage. Not bad. Really? Oh, you're the one that shoots back. Oh, it's Belay's team as well. Oh, I see how to fight you now. And that's it. Well, that's just too much fun. Yeah, that was a pretty decent stage. Mega Pony, huh? Yeah, pretty good stage. Really enjoyed that one. First tried everything as well, considering there was quite a decent amount of spikes. That VVV section with the scrolling felt a little bit excessive at times, but I think overall that was really good. Nick, 50. Oh boy, there's a lot of gravity flipping here. Up, down, all around. It's all about swapping between floor and ceiling. And it supplements the concept of temporary platform. flying rooms and the occasional combat break. The sections which rely on enemies are dull, with bounder and tech be non-threatening throughout, but the gravity swapping sections are inoffensive, occasionally fun, and they have a sense of difficulty curve and climax. I actually rather like the spots where they're used as traps to launch you into spikes. The long hallways of many flips are great fun, and the Hunter B fight, while very easy to beat, was certainly unique. Stab the boss. In fact, if there's one issue I have with the intentional design, it's that I found it was too easy. Unfortunately, the level has a few issues on the coding side of things that drag it down. While gyro platforms work perfectly normally on the floor, if you're working upside down, then they rise at the pace of mollusks instead. Perhaps that's a dev kit behavior, but it invalidates certain sections so completely that I'm not convinced it was intended. Similarly, air tikis don't do anything if you're on their chin, making them a lot less threatening than normal. And they're already not super threatening. Finding ways to adjust these issues would be a good first priority, and then I'd focus on making the level more interesting. Chin, 27. I've always felt that basing an entire stage of gravity flippers was something of an uphill battle. It can definitely be done well, but considering how overused they tend to be in fanworks and even other entries, it's the kind of gimmick that really needs something alongside it to help the stage in question stand out. And this one doesn't do enough with it, unfortunately. Granted, that's not to say the level doesn't try. There's obviously some thought put into a few of the room layouts and hazards around found here, with that spike section leading up to the end being the most notable one I can think of. And I appreciate the attempt to spice up the dev kit boss by integrating the gravity flippers alongside a unique room layout. That being said, this still ends up feeling like a very bare-bones stage due to several aspects. The short length and the lacking aesthetics are certainly a problem, but I place most of the blame on many of the rooms just not being all that interesting to traverse, be it due to very easy to bypass stage hazards or enemies whose placement was non-threatening at best, with surprise Crystal Joe notwithstanding. The segment involving the constant back and forth gravity flipping was a step in the right direction, but it doesn't really get explored much since the level was already ending by that point. The last and probably the most interesting thing of note with this level is the rising falling platform. These could have been the piece that the gravity flippers were missing, but sadly their use here feels regulated to very basic platforming moments, and one instance of bullying a poor big snakey by trivializing its fight. I just spam, so that's fair. There's definitely potential here with the gravity flipper plus slow upside down platform control. It just needed a bit more polish to shine though. Patchy 60, 360, 720, 1080. As expected from the title, it's a gravity flipping stage for sure. It's alright in execution, despite the stage's short length. There is certainly enough variety to keep it interesting. The blocks falling slowly when you are upside down is a unique spin of the whole upside down ordeal. It almost feels like unintentional behavior, and reminds me of Super Mario World hacks in that regard, utilizing strange quirks like that. The music cover is a bit not good, many off notes and with an abrupt looping point. I like what you did there with the boss fight. Effectively changing gravity orientation with each jump, their bullets do kind of blend in with the arrows in the room though. Flashman, 52. If good ideas came in a pressurized can and someone shook that can up and down and all around and popped it open, this level is the mess that would be left behind after the explosion. Fighting enemies and dodging spikes while constantly flipping up and down, platforms that fall in slow motion, an upside down battle with Big Snakey, inverted air tiki encounters. These are really neat ideas, but the level is cluttered with ideas, and only the faintest hint of organization ties them together. Almost an entire level's worth of enemies and gimmicks are introduced on the first two screens alone. There's barely any architecture to regulate the flow of the gameplay. Entering a new screen is frequently hazardous, with surprises too close to the entrance and multiple opportunities to end up in the ceiling if you're goofing around. Although the space backgrounds look nice, the rest of the tile work is obtrusive, insufficient color contrast between foreground and background bricks, and directional arrows that are helpful but don't feel like a natural part of the environment. All this makes it hard to tell where to focus sometimes. Despite my critiques of the tile work, I approve of the artistic instinct on display. The tall windows into space break up the brick sections nicely, and I'm charmed by the decorative knobs under the floor before the last area. The music choices are solid. I like the boss fight and its intriguing use of gravity flipping in lieu of jumping. Using gravity flips as landmines to toss people into ceiling spikes is genius. My recommendation for next time is to gently open the can and carefully pour only half of its contents into the same size glass you spilled all over here. The analogy is so cool. Always. Finally, Ace. 47. It's weird how mindless this level feels. It's not totally unfun, just mindless. The actual level terrain layout is rather deliberate, but the end result is that the player is just sort of flung up, down, all around, as the title suggests. I can't say I felt like I was truly in control of the gimmick. Even when instant death gets involved, it becomes an afterthought to avoid, and the few times it catches you off guard could get kind of annoying. Weirdly, the constant checkpoints every other screen do help wallpaper over some of these sections into being tolerable. While the layout seems deliberate in allowing the player to mostly hold left or right, what doesn't help is just how much of an utter mess the enemy placement is. Things are just placed off screen for you to fling yourself in as you get your gravity flip, and having gravity indicators is obviously a clue. The rest of the tiling is inconsistent and just kind of ugly. Not sure what happened to the gyroman falling platforms either. They seem to be broken half the time. Was that deliberate? Different graphics could have made it certain that the different gravities were so instead of feeling like utter chaos. The boss, while not harder, is a neat idea. This is very much the type of idea that could be expanded upon and brought into something great if it had a new dedicated fight. It's weird how this level ended up. Maybe I've seen so many other and better gravity flipping levels by this point that something this unpolished and jank fails to make any sort of impact. But this is what happens when a stage truly fails to engage the player. Overall, I think that stage was pretty fun. The whole gravity aspect, the VVV-like sections, and then throwing in the death spikes, although it was the final room, did force you to be a little bit more engaging. And, well, the secrets are fine. Aesthetics I'm not going to criticize too much because I'm not an art nerd. As long as they're not ugly or hideous, then they're basically passable for me. But the gameplay here was pretty good, so yeah, no qualms or faults with this one, honestly. Pretty decent stage, good job. And with that said, time to take a refreshing pause and I'll be right back.